a close relative of modern day penguins has been discovered in New Zealand. The fossilized skulls of a huge penguin, over 30% bigger than an emperor penguin.
Whoa.
With a much larger and stronger, beak.
5 feet tall, 30% bigger, maybe more.
Wow. As tall as a human.
Yeah. So an emperor penguin can weigh over 70 pounds.
Yeah.
So this would have been, over close to 100-pound penguin with a huge beak that went extinct, that lived in New Zealand, that went extinct 3 million years ago. And so there's a little bit of a mystery of like, what do they think caused the extinction? And so I read the whole article, and I'm going to throw it to you.
Okay.
To get a guess.
Okay.
You can ask questions if you want.
When did they think it went extinct?
3 million years ago.
3 million. Okay.
Giant penguin.
Okay. So you're just asking me why did it go extinct? I'm taking guesses.
Throw a random guess out there. Yeah. A penguin in New Zealand went extinct 3 million years ago.
Yeah. So 3 million years ago, the ice began to recede, and with it, the cold water schooling fish, like the giant schools of larger sardine that this penguin ate, moved south. And the penguin, being a 5 foot tall penguin that couldn't fly, was not capable of following the schools of fish, and thus slowly over several generations died out.
Fantastic guess. Now, Peter.
Yeah.
You stop looking at Reddit. Start looking right at me, baby.
All right.
Right in my eyes. Okay. I'm going to tell you that the hypothesis is that it was not related to changing temperatures in any way.
Okay.
So, Peter, what?
Where did it live again?
Out there.
New Zealand.
Yeah.
Back then, I don't know if it was warm, if it was cold. I mean,
but unrelated to weather.
Right.
I know. I'm just saying, if it was livable by other, warm-blooded or like warm-faring animals. I mean, the only thing I could think of is shut up, Forrest.
I said no words.
He didn't say anything.
Listen, this penguin, this person-sized penguin. It was the only thing I could think of is it was eaten to death by some other bigger penguin.
You're very, very close.
Boom.
You're very close.
Oh wow! Can I take one more guess then?
Yeah.
Did the Haast eagle?
Yeah, that's
their
theory.
Oh wow!
It sure did eat them out,
dude. That's crazy.
It went downtown.
No.
Yeah, it munched around.
Like that.
Yeah, so these penguins, they think, lived in these huge colonies on land, and they were easy prey. And eventually, they just they got decimated by the massive bird hunting Haast eagle and another the Forbes harrier.
Okay.
I don't know anything about the Forbes harrier. Let me see a Forbes harrier.
I know what a harrier hawk is, so it must just be a giant harrier.
I know
right?
we're like we've probably oversaturated the market on Haast eagle chat.
No, it's
we
not
haven't
possible.
talked in a while.
They're too cool. They're too cool.
Let's see some pics of
oversaturate.
Forbes harriers and Haast eagles for people
let's
that
go.
are watching. Massive. What's that? A Forbes harrier?
Yeah, it must be because it's a rendition. So yes, so it's just a huge harrier hawk, basically. Big
Dude,
giant
so
brown
crazy.
hawk.
Imagine just walking. You just got off a canoe trip, coming over from Polynesia. You've landed in New Zealand. You're like, oh, this is awesome. There's all these huge birds around that are dumb, and I can just bop them on the head.
Yep.
And you're walking with your buddy, and then this eagle with how big was the wingspan?
6
10
feet,
foot?
I think. Yeah. No. Well, yeah, bigger.
Bombs down and just pecks your buddy a hole in your buddy's skull, and he drops dead.
Also, how's the middle
Carries him
photo
off.
on the second row right there for size reference?
The birdist.
I just want to know who was like, yeah, this is a good way to draw a size comparison.
Dude, the title says showing my son pictures of Haast eagle, and this is one of the size comparison images that came up.
It's pretty funny.
For those who are listening, it's just a woman crouching down wearing a thong for absolutely no reason next to a Haast eagle.
As if you could tell how big any woman crouching down could be 3
Right,
feet.
she could be 4'2" or 6'2", and you wouldn't know the difference.
No, you just because
probably
you're
got
only
billions of
looking
views.
at the buns.
Yeah, true. Hey, Kyle, go to that one depiction. Get to where you Poor Kyle. Can you go back to the screen share a second ago? Go to that one depiction. No, above her to the right, where the guy's in the cave. That's the picture that Patrick just painted, basically.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Terrifying,
You're just like, you're hanging out, you're trying to eat a pigeon or something, and then all of a sudden this monster eagle kills this giant two-legged bird. God, New Zealand, Patrick loves New Zealand. I don't, because I find the flora or the fauna very boring. It's one of the most beautiful places in the world, no doubt, but there is nothing there. It's so boring above the water because it's only ever had birds.
Yeah.
But imagine how incredibly cool it would have been a few thousand years ago when there were giant moas and Haast eagles and 5-foot-tall penguins cruising around. I mean, that would have been so insane to see.
Yeah. I mean, sorry, Peter.
No, I was just going to say in that picture, I feel like if you were a human and you came to a new land, you came from Polynesia to New Zealand, like you'd be like real nervous stepping off like a new land. You'd be you wouldn't walk on there and be the humans back then, like, you know, where you're like, you wouldn't just like walk off the boat. You'd walk off and you'd be like, shit, what's going on here? I'm gonna find
no
the nearest
idea
cave.
what animals are there. You have no idea what people are there that you're gonna have to go to war with.
You're just looking for the nearest cave, dude. Like